and he feels the format suits his shooting style. Kevin, back to you.
Hey, David, thanks for that. I think, GA, we are all happy to see DJ in the three-point contest as he has quickly developed into one of the league's best shooters. And people may not know, KG, that you're not just a broadcaster for 2K, but you're a member of the 2K community.
Have you been keeping up with the community, man?
Oh, yeah, very much so.
Man, listen, shout out to all the 2K players out there. I'm Jizzle Lord. Y'all know what it is. I'm Jizzle Lord 5. Shout out to my OBF team. Y'all know what it is. Shout out to Deck. Shout out to Bug. Shout out to everybody out there playing. Right. We definitely.
Wow.
It's all good. You know, I'm OBF. I'm about the team. I'm gang. You know what it is. Jizzle Lord. Y'all holler at me. Y'all know what it is, 2K. Right.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Sabonis and Turner, the young big man up front. Oladipo is out there with Corey Joseph. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 slot. Kevin, one of the biggest moments of your career, the 2008 championship with the Boston Celtics. Talk about the camaraderie among that group of players.
You know, Kev, I can tell right away that we had something special getting together right in September, right before the year started. We started working out together. We started sharing concepts and how we saw the game. Right away, I could tell that the appetite was there. 1 through 15 guys. It's very rare that you're able to get that many guys in that early. As soon as Danny, signed guys, we were in, we were lifting, we was just, around each other, understanding each other.
7-2. This is how we're going to come out.
Then, fortunately, we was able to go off to Rome that year. Rome was a good distraction for us because we had to lean on one another. Seriously, because, none of us spoke Italian. If we wanted to go somewhere, we was always 3-4 deep, and no one was asking and no one was telling us to be with each other. We were just naturally being with each other so much that whenever you saw us to the restaurants, 9, 10 of us, that carried over to practice. Then we got 2 teams that are very competitive. Doc's letting us be who we want to be, and he letting us play with passion, and our practices are over the top aggressive and to the point where it's too competitive to where he has to come in and separate us and, take the balls and cut the lights out and get us out of here. To the point where he just lets us go. Now we start bringing concepts to him. He start trusting our IQs. Now we start putting a couple things on defense, Thibodeau's in there. He's implementing stuff. When this flow is going like this, you don't know that you're going to win it all, but you know you're on the waves of something. That's how that felt.
For Boston, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. In the corner, it's Hayward. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Get in there.
It is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play. The Celtics shooting their first foul shot of the night. And Kevin, you've recently gotten a chance to do more TV. Your show Area 21 has been tremendous. Critics love it. Talk about this chapter of your career.
Well, it was something that I wasn't planning on, but, Turner brought me a great concept, and it fit the mold of what any man cave is, and that's really what it is. But the fact that we can go in, watch the games on multiple channels, see multiple games, articulate it, give it from a perspective of a player, coming fresh out of this generation of players, giving understanding to this generation of players is very important because these players now are very different. Teaching these young players, still being mentors of these players, very important. And still loving this game. It's still a beautiful game. Man, the game is growing. I'm watching these kids do.
Wow.
And guys, that's
Look,
not
ain't
as
good.
easy as
I had no chance.
You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. That was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Under Armour. Another unleashed chaos moment.
That's just outstanding awareness from Irving right there. Remarkable at finding these guys when they're wide open.
Kevin, growing up watching the game of basketball, who were some of your earliest influences?
My early influences in the game of basketball was Magic Johnson, obviously Michael Jordan, and then Chris Webber. Chris Webber and Malik Sealy was kind of like the younger generation.
Can you say block?
Inspiration. Yeah. St. John's was one of the destinations. Michigan was one of my college destinations. So those guys were my natural inspirations early on when I was young.
Yeah. And KG, talk about how the greats can just impose their will.
It's almost like another level. When you see LeBron, what he did to Detroit in that fourth quarter, that's a blackout. You don't know what you're doing. When you see Kobe go for 81, when you see Chauncey come down on a one, these players are blacking out. These are elite players in elite moments, taking the moment. Paul Pierce, is one of the best that I've ever seen grab a moment and savor it and just put it in slow-mo. And nothing speeding them up. Special players, but I get a front row seat of seeing that. Ray Allen, the same thing. Had a great composure about himself to slow himself down and hit pressure shots. Tim Duncan, same thing.
Shots good by Turner. Kevin, you were always known as wanting to play and always wanting to practice. You were a gym rat. What did you do when a coach would ask you maybe to take a breather? Let's sit out this game. Let's rest up. Would you welcome that? Would you just say, I'll let you know when I can't go? How would you handle that situation?
Oh, wow.
I asked the coach to
I was trying to go dunk it.
I get ready for games. I've always asked him to respect the way I approach the game. I've always asked the coach to respect me and my expertise of knowing my body. I'm very, very vocal. Listen, one person needs rest.
Look,
it's me.
about 5.
I know how to raise my hand. I know how to say I need some rest. But, you know, I'm a person who likes to push through a lot of things. I'm a person who understands
I ain't been able to shoot no 3-pointers.
But at the same time, I'm a person who understands that practice makes perfect. And if I can work on something for as long as I can to make something better, because I know at the end when I need it, especially when I should call it dial up. When I call, I need that.
Good shot contest.
And KG, so great to see you. It takes me back. It really does.
A lot of people don't know, man. We got real original ties, man.
He did miss the dunk to me. I did to test.
Here he was, man. You were a thrill a minute. I'll tell you that.
Man,
a thrill a minute.
Now look at us. 21 years later, dog. Man, can you believe
We're still
this?
standing.
We are.
Wow.
I haven't caught on yet. Don't say it. Okay.
This game is like dead for some reason.
KG, you're retired from the game now, and you're stepping into the broadcast business a little bit now.
You see me? You know what? Area 21 is something that is authentic. It's me. I'm having a great time watching the games. It's really cool being a fan now. I can root for people I want to root for. I don't have to worry about prepared and who I'm a guard and getting the tea. So you know what? It's a great time. It's work. You know, it's not just you going there and have a bunch of fun. You know, we actually get some things done, and but we have a great time.
You're a natural.
Hey, Kev, listen, watching you, being around you, you know, man, the great rest in peace to Craig. You know, Ernie. All of Charles, all these great influences, man, has definitely helped not just me, but our younger generations of broadcasters. Totally. I didn't see this being my lane, but I'm having fun with it.
Doing a great job. And Kev, you think of the great ones. You, Kobe, Jordan, Timmy. Yeah, how about him? They worked harder than anybody else, Kevin.
And what you learn is that the similarity or the parallel that you all have is an inner animal that you never speak about. You know, we're all a little off. We're all a little dark. But that's what pushes you through pain. That's what pushes you through tough moments. And when someone says you can't, when someone says this is not possible, this is unreal. No one's ever done it. That's the moment you're looking for. The moment someone told Cole that he was 50, 60, something, he was driven in that. If the field wouldn't have stopped him, he probably would have reached 100 points.
He probably would have, yeah.
You know, he did Will Chamberlain a favor. And that's just real. He was in that type of mode. We all share that passion. We all share that drive. And the ones that have that inner darkness, we all understand.
It's like a split personality, huh?
It's almost like another level.
Yeah. Kevin, coming out of high school, you were relatively mature for your age.
Where's the defense at?
But do you ever regret not trying college and just seeing what that experience
No.
like? I mean, it's such a long time ago, but you've had some chance probably to get some perspective on both sides.
I'm gonna go for a dunk.
You know what, Kev? I look at it like the unknown is the unknown. Obviously, I've had friends that went to college. Some of my best friends went to college, and I think I've kind of lived it through them a little bit. Listen, when you have responsibility early in life,
which you did,
which I did,
they on fire.
From a mature level, things that interest me are not that interesting as you get older, especially when you have to deal with a big schedule. I wasn't able to, be the 17, 18-year-old to chill, lean on the parents a little bit, be able to be at home, coming home through the weekends. I had a real life that I was responsible for, and I was growing something. I was building something. I was trying to not just be a young player in our league, but a young businessman wanting to establish something for myself, my friends, my family. Can't do those things thinking like a normal 17, 18-year-old.
He got it.
Men around you all the time. You're around people who need something all the time. At some point, you have to put all this together, and you have to and make it work for you. And you have to put your spin on it for how it works for you and your brand. And you have to be innovative with that. You have to be creative with that. You have to have a vision.
Wow, yeah, there's a lot to consider. 5 on the clock. Here's Young. Up again. It's good on the putback.
It's the tremendous wingspan of Jefferson. His hands and reflexes make him extremely dangerous on the offensive glass.
Austin making a switch here. Kevin, over the years, we've seen a number of super teams develop, and in the Warriors' case, it's not the big 3, it's the big 4. Is this a trend you see continuing? You did it in Boston.
Man, look,
you were the original big 3.
It seems like it, eh?
You
know, right.
You were the original big 3.
You know what? It's like an innovative type of thing, right? I didn't even know that we were doing that. Right, because LeBron come back and do what? LeBron goes to
Miami. He's
Miami
the big
after
3
that,
right down there.
And then what? Then it just starts morphing into these different things, right?
KD to Golden State.
Right. Oh, man.
What do you think of that? I think this is
You know what? Listen, I think KD took a lot of heat for it, but when you really think about what he's doing, is that I say 20 years from now, if he sits back and he wants to talk to Steph, he's talking to Draymond, he's talking to Clay. These are all going to be 3 greats with him. I'm just talking about those 3 guys. He's playing with 3 other greats. I'm sorry. If you had a chance to play with 3 other greats in the prime, Kev, you're going to do that. And if you don't, then something's wrong with you.
They've got Smart. He's out there with Wells. Hayward out there with Horford. And it's Washington.
Oh, wow. I get screened by my own player, my own teammate.
See the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. Won't show up in the box score, but that's...
Damn, yeah, what's going on?
Oh, yeah, incredible teamwork there. A play you perfect only by practicing it until you're blue in the face.
Robinson, that's good. And Kevin, you look at the star players joining up today.
15-4 run, yo.
It's about winning.
The game is about winning. More importantly, it's about these bonds that you're able to establish. Those guys are going to be brothers forever. Now, I get the whole OKC, him leaving, right? But this is morphing into something else, and I think that this is going to be part of the norm. Championships. It is, man.
Yeah, just leave him wide open.
You go to build these things. I don't know if I would have done it like that, but I understand it. I get it. He's playing with 3 other greats that's making the game more efficient for him, and it's working. But yes,
oh my gosh, I should have just took it up.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Celtics coach Brad Stevens is known for getting the best out of his players. He said every NBA player has an elite strength. Some of them have 10 of them. Those guys are the very best in the league, right? But every one of them is here for a reason. There are times when you can really soar with that skill. Kevin?
And that's why Stevens is already one of the best coaches in the league, David. You've talked about him for a long time, getting maximum results from every one of his players. Kevin, when you played, we all know how intense you were, how much you cared. That, to me, was the thing that you cared so much about the product, about your team, about the game.
Oh, wow.
Some people have said
10-point game.
There was a streak of you that was mean is maybe not the right word, but you were overly aggressive. But I don't know how you could have played any differently.
I call it dialed in.
What?
You know, I like to think that if you're trying to accomplish something,
Got my shot block.
I only know one way to
No foul call.
You go at it with everything you have. You go to dominate it and take it over. You don't go at something lightly.
Can't walk to the park with this game.
Not at all. Not at all. And this game is full of talented elites. Night in, night out, you're playing someone that can typically go for 50 easy.
So true. Al Horford, a player who doesn't dominate any one category as a big man, but KG has very few weaknesses.
Block.
Mentally sound.
Very effective, man. Al Horford knows what he is. He's very solid with what he does. Sets great picks.
They ain't gonna give it to me.
Create space between him and his defender. If you watch him, he's gotten better with his shot. He's gotten better with his three-point shot. He's able to shoot it at rapid style now. Being in Atlanta, being in a kind of a system where he was able to play kind of 4 guys, 1 in, and he would be more perimeter. He's really developed a perimeter shot now. It's really helped him. Now he's able to put the ball on the floor with a shot fade and go to the basket.
Come on, y'all. We need to play because I'm cold. I just went cold over the timeout. Okay.
Without Al Horford's play, his inside play, and his able to go out and hit threes, they're not the same
There
team.
you go.
Quality person, too. Absolutely, man. No better locker room leader. He's one of these guys that, when you talk about men, you want to know that men can stand up and speak like him. He's one of those guys. He's one of those guys that's going to put on the table, and we are going to be in here speaking as men as it should be.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Hayward. Here's Robinson. Indiana again missing.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Let's go.
Best laid plans, right? Well, I tell you right there, though, that's one they'll take every single time.
Indiana moving the ball over. Bogdanovich.
Oh, wow.
Robinson picking up the assist. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now this quarter. Celtics trail by 7. Right wing. 1:58 left.
I'm gonna say.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Celtics shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Both free throws good from Washington.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Pass to Sabonis. Turner with the screen. Shot from 12.
Oh, wow.
Goes to the reverse layup and puts it in. Turner's got 8.
But if you thought the D was going to tighten up on him here in the second quarter, think again.
That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Washington.
Let's go.
Nice look there from Smart, finding the open man.
Joseph, the pass to Sabonis. They set the pick. Moves back up. Stolen by Smart.
Yes, sir.
I have to say, a pleasure to have you with us here tonight, providing your great insight.
Yes, sir.
These broadcasts. Thanks so much
2-point
for being
game.
with us on the show.
We're just down by 10. Shit.
Anytime you need me, man, you let me know, man. I'm yours, man. You know what it is.
The great, the champion, Kevin Garnett. I'll tell you, Greg, there may not have been a more passionate player in this league than Kevin Garnett. What a treat to have him join us, huh?
Yeah, the energy he would bring night in and night out is similar to what he
Oh, wow.
tonight. You can hear it in his voice. Just he still has that excitement and passion for the game.
And Joseph kicks to Sabonis. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, he hasn't been very precise at all this year.
Pass to Washington. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
And guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Tatum, he's checked in for Hayward. Brown comes in for Wells. And Irving subbed in for Smart.
His free throw ability makes him tough to defend in the post. Teams can't get too physical with him.
Stevenson against Brown. There's a good screen. Screen by Young. A wide open look here for Oladipo. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Pacers lead by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Now, it's been said you're going to be in the dunk contest for the first time. So what can we expect to see from you?
Well, David, I'm going to try and push the envelope and give the fans something they've never seen.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Womp, 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 womp. -5. To double team them.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. What a game we're seeing from Washington.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked for good shots, and knocked them down.
Yeah, and then it wasn't all dunks. I mean, they were squaring up with confidence, and that became contagious.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Pacers. Sabonis and Turner, the young big man up front. Corey Joseph is out there with Victor Oladipo, and it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. Well, we don't always get what we want, Chris, but if you were in charge of the dunk contest, which 4 players would you personally pick to make up the field?
Man, it's so tough. Wow. I think I definitely want to go with Levine. He's, you know, the ex-dunk champ.
Yes.
Wow. Oh, that's a tough one. I mean, Westbrook, I think Paul George would be great in there. Of course, LeBron, Griffin. I mean, I don't know. Davis. There's so many high flyers. I just think it's so tough because sometimes the smaller guys have the advantage. Big guys feel like they can't do it because they won't be as exciting. I mean, you know, even our worst dunk contest, I've fallen in love with because you get to see some incredible things. But, yeah,
oh, wow.
So many other players you can pick.
Irving against Joseph. Right side, Bogdanovich. Over Hayward. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. And it's a 5-point Pacer lead.
Yeah, Bogdanovich, a high percentage scorer, an efficient shooter, and he loves that mid-range area.
Stripped it away.
I didn't even do anything. Oh my gosh.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of basketball. And Irving comes to help.
The stripping
Back to
motherfuckers.
Bogdanovich. Gordon Hayward comes up with the rebound.
Does well to burrow his way into the post, but loses his touch on the finish.
Takes a 3. Irving can't get it to go.
Somebody just told me that was definitely not going.
And they couldn't get stops when they needed to. The opposition just too comfortable shooting the basketball.
And that's what can happen on the road. You have to be aggressive and try to disrupt them out of their normal routine.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Feeds it to Horford. They get a hand on it. Here's Washington. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Yeah, easy call.
For Boston, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Joseph dishes to Oladipo. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You
Good shit.
afford to give a guy
Hey.
that good look. Hey guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close
He said, nah.
to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Rejected by Washington. For the lead, 2 of 6 from the field here in the 3rd.
When you get tagged with your 4th foul, you have to be very careful the rest of the way.
They quick on these fouls, but can't give a fucking turnover or free throw line foul for nothing.
Joseph against Irving. Joseph, the pass to Sabonis. Solid defense there from Washington. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 since starting the 2nd half. Here's Smart. Got a hand on it.
Oh, Smart, that always happens to you.
To start this 2nd half, only 1 for the first 5.
Sabonis, make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Washington is covered by Bogdanovich.
I don't want to double team and shit like the fuck.
Irving passes to Washington. Smart, wide open, he fired.
Oh my gosh, Smart.
Had a chance to tie it there. And the 6th pick in the 2014 draft out of Oklahoma State, one of the Cowboys, Marcus Smart, might not put up eye-popping numbers, Chris, but they love what he brings to the table.
It's all about his heart. I mean, his offensive game has been a little slow to develop. He doesn't
Let's
shoot
go.
great percentages. When his team needs him most, it seems like he always has a big impact on the game, whether offensively, defensively, a big rebound. He's just a good luck charm for them. He's almost like the leprechaun.
Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Boston. And Smart over to help. The dish to Bogdanovich.
Ooh.
Away.
Kyrie, why you stop, bro?
In the corner, Irving with it. And he makes good on the layup. Irving's got the lead up to 2 now for the Celtics.
Well, he's played a smart and strong game. His field goal percentage improved.
Yes, he know. I'm ready. Come on. Come on in here. Come on.
18 points for
Come on. And he still makes it.
Contact and gets the whistle, too.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play. Getting the ball inside.
Ain't nobody stopping.
To the bucket.
Oladipo.
For the Celtics.
Man, he's turning into a superstar.
Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for Sabonis. And Lance Stevenson subbed in for Corey Joseph. And here's Morris for 3.
Oh my gosh. All y'all just missing from the corner over there.
Somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far.
Get that out of here.
By Washington.
Pressing ball.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Thaddeus Young.
And really, as recently as 20.
Oh my gosh.
Wore a team with that old school front court. Some tall timber inside, and they played that slow, methodical pace.
75-75. This is going to be a close one. Ain't nobody been taking it. They got the 10-point lead. That's about it.
Now for Indiana. Jefferson's checked in.
They get nothing going.
Leaf in for Bogdanovich. Here's Leaf. That's short off the rim. Boston's gotten off to a very slow start from 3-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. And the Pacers now looking to revamp how they approach things.
That's only one on the shoot. They just be missing on some easy stuff.
And a good time to do it when they saw Paul George would be leading. It won't be easy to make the transition, but the Pacers do have a good collection of young talent.
5 to shoot.
Just take that all away.
It down.
And what amazing athleticism from Brown, putting on a show out there with slams like that.
And Young kicks to Oladipo. They double him with Irving. Pass to Leaf. Jefferson down low. Baines is there.
Need some help.
Down to 5.
Oh.
Young with no one around. And the 3 ball is good.
Well, that was just good to just go help.
7 lead changes now.
Bitch.
Just in the 3rd quarter.
You're frustrating.
Come on, 2K. Come on.
To watch as a fan.
Here's Leaf.
This makes me sick sometimes. God damn.
And here's Oladipo. 21 points in the game. They get it back.
Oh my gosh.
Here's Jefferson out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession.
88-85. We got to win this one, y'all.
Celtics trail by 3. Hayward out there was Smart. Then there's Horford. Then it's Tatum, and it's Washington in
I want
the
a
4th
double
slot.
team and
That's who's in
shit.
the game for the Celtics.
What a foul at, coach.
The shot got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
You know, so many people were surprised at the Kyrie Irving trade, but throughout the decades, Boston's been unafraid to pull the trigger. I mean, they moved up to number 2 to draft the great Bill Russell, moving back to number 3 to draft McHale at Parrish, assembling the big 3-4 championship, then dismantling that big 3 for all those unprotected picks. This is an organization that stops at nothing.
They are so ass with this.
Hayward, he gets that one.
Defensive
This shit, though.
is such a crucial part of the game.
I'll tell you what, it's like football, having a
I'm making it out of I can't make a damn 3-pointer. Shit, wide open.
It just frustrates the defense. You have to hate giving up second chance points. It's demoralizing. After basically, I mean, you had to stop.
That one drops. He ties it up.
When you look at the Celtics roster of
It's gonna get it close to a nail bottle. Pacers ain't playing though. Shit,
like
that's
the
for
Warriors
sure.
who have found success with defensive switching and
Good shit.
positionless basketball.
Hit me.
Washington. A basket good off the assist from Hayward.
They give me that bull, but they can't give me that other bull. It's
That
cool.
matches his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 in the first, now he's got 1 in the second.
And the Celtics, as you see, are stockpiling wing forwards. Brown, Tatum, Hayward, and we're seeing those guys lining up at the 2, 3, and 4. It gives Brad Stevens tremendous roster versatility.
Horford with it, picked up by Turner. Shoots over Turner. Here's Washington.
Oh my gosh.
The active defense making things very hard on him as he goes in for the layup.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Shit, I can't be fouling nobody.
Bogdanovich, 6'8" at times, listed at shooting guard. GA, is he a 2?
No, if anything, I think he's often better defending power forwards than he is against the wings, in part because you're not going to look to post that position played today. This guy is
simple pass,
but doesn't have the great foot speed defensively, so I think that's to his advantage to guard those guys.
This really pisses me off.
The Celtics making a change here. Irving's checked in. Stevenson dishes to Bogdanovich.
It's like they want you to lose, no matter what you do. Oh my gosh. I'm right there in his face, am I not? And he's still able to release that and get it off.
Bogdanovich has got 4 this quarter.
With no problem.
Love that concentration level that Bogdanovich possesses. Even when the defense
Oh my gosh.
he stays locked in on that cup.
Now here's Stevenson. Tight defense.
They grabbing boards and all, yo.
Here's Joseph. Rebounded by Smart. Celtics trail by 3.
Put me in the corner. Oh my God.
Takes possession.
No pressure being put on him, and he sails the pass right out of bounds.
They don't want me to win this damn game.
For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break.
I mean, like, come on now.
Joseph, the pass to Bogdanovich. In the corner, it's Stevenson.
This shit pisses me off a
There's the
lot.
pass to Sabonis. Indiana moving it around. Hayward against Bogdanovich. Deflects the pass, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
And defensively, great anticipation, making a play there on the ball.
And don't forget about the good hand-eye coordination. I mean, he almost corralled it in for the steal.
Bogdanovich wide open.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
It's been a rough game for him. It won't sting too bad as long as they hang on to the lead.
Frozen. The guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
And he gets contact.
Yep, he fouled out. That's good. There we go.
And so he's picked up his final.
He been getting rebounds for their ass.
Rest of this game. Thaddeus Young.
So cannot be cordial.
And that one falls for Irving.
Among the most feared one-on-one scorers in the league, that is Kyrie Irving. He has the handles to get to wherever he wants, no matter where he is on the floor. He's a threat.
And Kyrie Irving sniffing that 50, 40, 90 territory. 50% from the field, 40% from deep, 90% from the line. He is that kind of shooter. And Chris, what a handle.
Yeah, he's not just a stationary threat.
Good
His
shit.
creativity combined with that efficiency, that's what makes him so good. No pressure being put on him, and he sails the pass right out of bounds.
Smart pitch to Irving. Over to the left wing. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Jumper off the screen. It goes through with the switch. And the Celtics lead by 1.
9 ties and 10 lead changes, and Indy, they had the bigger lead of teams. Good shit.
Pass to Washington.
I got you.
The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Now it's a 4-point Celtic lead.
The entire offense has revolved around him today, and that's been the perfect game.
Come on, we gotta take off from this point on. We can't let them catch back up.
There's Sabonis. He feeds it to Young. Over Washington, pocket 6. True on the 14th.
And he still makes that.
That's 7 points for Thaddeus Young. Boston's gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Irving kicks to Smart. Hayward on the wing. passes it to Washington. Fires the three. And the Celtics hit it deep.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Pacers trail by 5. And Joseph kicks to Stevenson. Young left side. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. Young's got 9 points now in just the second half. Irving kicks to Smart. Here's Washington.
Well, I thought somebody was for the attacker, but nobody came up and stop on that. Let's go. I gotta be the one to give this team back the victory.
But it's surprising, Kev, to see so little urgency on the defensive side, especially with them losing this game right now.
They ain't playing no defense. It's everybody just making shot after shot.
That win you ball game.
Bitch. And he jams it with authority.
And guys right now, it's mentally not fair. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a 3-run for him.
He got a wide open Jerry. Look.
Credit to makes the right read, go straight to the rim.
And you're starting to see some tired legs on those defenders as we come down the stretch here.
Nobody legs should be.
You got to think about subbing some of these guys out.
Hit that.
Getting them a little bit of a breather. They just can't keep up.
Irving passes to Washington. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 7th assist in the game.
This is an amazing run he's on. It's like he's been the only guy on the floor this quarter.
And Young kicks to Joseph.
They ain't trying to foul. You need to be in no foul trouble.
Young sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Down low. It'll go. The Boston lead cut back down to 2 at those points from Young.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
Here's Irving. Nice.
I see it.
Right under the rack perfectly for the layup. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Puts it up from 12. A rebound by Washington. Boston leading by 4. In the corner, it's Hayward. He dishes it to Smart. Here's Washington.
Good pass.
And again, Boston with the triple.
Let's go.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against Washington.
Ooh, they thought they was going to win this game. Not today.
Screen by Young. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
The second half, they haven't taken care of the basketball. Simply put, more turnovers now that could hurt them later.
Indiana making some changes. Jefferson comes in for Domantas Sabonis. And it's Oladipo in for Lance.
4:20.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
24-24 in the 4th quarter. 4-4-4.
And now a chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan player of the game.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Joseph against Irving. Joseph dishes to Young. He kicks to Bogdanovich. Indiana moving it around. Here's Oladipo, and he comes up with the deuce. Oladipo's got 27
This game ain't over yet, though. Don't look. We can't get too excited.
Raising the intensity when it matters most.
And he's showing you he wants to close this game out. That's an attitude that he brings and is appreciated by this team.
Pacers trail by 7. Now here's Joseph. Oladipo outside. To the middle, here's Jefferson, and the layup's good off the glass.
And his timing could not be better. Jefferson with the experience in clutch situations.
Smart passes to Washington. Launches a 3. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
It is.
.143 left in the 4th quarter. top, Oladipo. Guarded by Smart. Oladipo misses. Celtics leading by 5. And there's the pass to Washington. Rejected by Young.
They just not putting out Jefferson out here.
One drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Now that's killer instinct at the line, helping them pull away a little.
There's 1:17 left in the 4th. To the middle, off the pick. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Damn, yeah. Come on, man.
And he cannot
With,
get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. He's able to hit the second one, and that turns the lead to 6.
And every point is critical now. You can't afford to let these opportunities pass you by.
Boston again missing. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Screen by Jefferson. And Joseph kicks to Oladipo. A 3 off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Ooh.
And at a certain point, there's just nothing more you can do.
Yeah, it's tough.
Oh my gosh.
Been walking away without that dummy.
I found out.
I don't have to do my trick.
You don't?
He's been doing that.
Yeah, and luckily they've got
Okay.
terrific.
Well, that's good then.
That's good, but I have to do that because she's like, it's not fair. I was like, listen, I know this. You guys can't plan this last minute and I don't have coverage. She goes, I know. She goes, maybe we'll just do a calendar. I was like, you have to. I said, because I didn't have travel before and I don't have a husband like everybody else, and now I'm moved out there. I don't have friends and everybody else that I can rely on. I said, I can't leave 2 minors in California.
That's good. That's good.
What's up? I gotta go with you now. So, you need to be there again.
In June? I'll be here. I'll be here in June.
Okay, I was worried you're gonna be like, I can't tell you where I'm gonna be at in June.
Most likely I won't be here in June.
Okay, well, in June, like June 15th or 16th or something, right in the middle of June.
I could do that.
Okay.
I could do that.
And then like August 13th.
August 13th?
Yeah.
Okay, August 13th. But no, everything's been chill. The dogs have been fine. Until I guess Tanner somehow got left in my room again. I don't know how he's getting in there. I don't know, because I closed my door and I made sure both of them was out before I closed my door.
I make sure and I let them out in the morning. And I make sure the door's shut when you leave. Once you get in there.
Next thing you know, I'm in the kitchen and it sounds like the washing machine's going off. I'm like, what is that noise? He's scratching at the door.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some.
Yeah.
Anytime I go from there, I'm not looking, and he always stays right here. So I'll come in and I'll go like this and see if he made it in. And I'm going, Tanner, come on, he's standing right behind me. So watch your heels. He might be sneaking in with you.
Other than that, everything has been okay.
So we see Boston get the win here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah,
That's all right.
some challenges, but really,
We got the W. That's all I need.
It's time now to go courtside as we see Rowan and David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Fast forward this. That's probably why, because I was tired.
Kevin, thank you. Another double-double for you this year, points and rebounds. Now, is that something you're looking to do when you go out there?
No. I just want to help my team win.
Hey, what up, Sam? What's up? Wait, hold up.
5 for 13, goddamn.
Person's gonna want to talk to you, man. I gotta make you look pretty. That's right, yeah.
Well, them 5 that I hit came in handy. So somebody stole my card information, used my card, and took all my money. So I'm waiting on them to refund me my money back. So I need to borrow 100 to my money. But what is 100 gonna do? How long is that going to take? Like, I don't mind helping, but damn.